come out wherever you are. No more hiding for you. This message is specifically for the person who God is calling out of hiding. There was a time in your life, and you know exactly who I'm talking to if this resonates for you. There was a time in your life where you felt like you were hidden, extremely misunderstood, and very seriously misrepresented because of spiritual identity theft. Someone in your life made a conscious decision to slander you, smear you, defame your character, and do an all-out full assassination of your character. This individual consciously made a decision to infiltrate all of your support system, family, friends, and anyone that had known you your whole life or for many years. This person convincingly told enough lies and painted a narrative of you to where no one even cared about your side of the story. Because of this, you suffered many seasons of loneliness, heartbreak, resentment, depression, and disappointment. It appeared that whatever glamour or whatever deception this person was using, it was working. It's almost as if they took a cover or a veil and they threw it over your head so no one could truly see your beauty, your intelligence, your character, your integrity, so on and so forth. And even though it appeared to be that way, that whatever magic this person was using, it was working, God also wanted you to know that it needed to appear that you did not have very much value, unbeknownst to you, for your protection and for your safety. There was always going to come a time where God was going to reveal who you truly were. But the time that you wanted to be seen, validated, and approved of, that was not the time. You needed much character development. You needed to exercise a lot of abandonment and neglect issues from your heart, things that stem all the way from your childhood that you were not aware of. And so God allowed the time where it appeared that you were down and you were out for the count to unlearn and relearn you. It was a necessary season. For every L it appeared that you took, it was really a lesson in disguise. Because of the universal laws of life, divine timing, it never stops. Our time is not God's time. So there are times where we desperately want to be seen, desperately want to be represented properly, desperately want the truth to be shown. And sometimes people need to believe what they need to believe. Now the scales are balanced, and God can reveal you and pull back the curtain on your true identity. Many people saw you fall, but many people also saw you rise. And the people who did bear witness to your entire experience, these people struggle with their own unbelief and their own faith. It is because of you surviving the things that they saw you survive, the way that you were talked about, the way the rumors spread like wildfire, for them to actually be in awe for not only your tenacity and your strength and courage, for what you have represented throughout the duration of the spiritual warfare that was designed to take you out. So now we are here. The justice and the vindication that you prayed for on those nights where you were cold and lonely, on those nights where you needed a hug and a warm embrace, on those nights where you knew you were called to something higher, but you didn't know how you were going to get it done. That time is now. God is doing an amazing thing on this planet. Everything that was in the dark is now coming to the light. Me, myself, doing this is something I never wanted to do. Because of God's grace and mercy over our lives, many of us have been called from the background to the foreground. I pray that as you are taking center stage, you do not forget about God, that you keep him in the forefront of your life and allow him to continue to be the chief and the head of your life, and that you know that you are a walking testimony and that there is more responsibility as God takes you from glory to glory. For those of you guys who are not aware, my name is Coach Jam Harris. I am an author. I am a life coach. I specialize in all things trauma recovery, especially spiritual trauma recovery, recovering from spiritual warfare, self-deliverance, so on and so forth. So for those of you guys who've seen me from TikTok to YouTube, that is what I do. That is my calling. That is my purpose. If you are looking to do a one-on-one session with me, you can find it in the description box below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one.